Hello everyone, it's still morning. We've had a little, been called a little storm, a big storm, which threw everything out of whack here, wet everything. We're not sure that we're going to get working properly. We've still got water in the audio system, moisture. Moisture on the screen. We'll have a crack at the sponsors. The Pialba Classic Men's Fours Carnival, proudly sponsored by Harvey Bay RSL Group. That's the RSL Community Club, the Clubhouse, Bayswater, Mini Golf, Salt Cafe, Harvey Bay Motel, Burpengary, and the Comfort Inn, where we're staying. The Community Club, Burpengary. And then a range of sponsors. We have David Lee, MP, who'll be here for the presentation, if not some chatting. Harvey Bay RSL. The live streaming sponsors, Fraser Coast Regional Council. One Agency, Andrew Stevens. BCIB Insurance Brokers, Nick Fisher. Auto Pro Harvey Bay, Churches of Christ. Lawn Bowls to You. Clayton Hearing and Go Natural Foods. So we have a great range of sponsors and we have an interesting little game on our hands here. Danny Crameri, leading player from the Sunshine Coast. From the Bundaberg. I know that Greenie was right up till this morning's game. I'm going to have a guess that it rained 2.5 inches out of that storm here. Filled the green up. We started an hour late and have shortened the games down to 14 ends today for the 2 games. The green team, Keith Bayntun, Wayne Barnett and Darryl Austin. They were going well. They were running 3rd or 4th with 3.5 wins. Uncle Buck, Andre Buck. Andre Buck cleaned them up in the first game this morning, which makes them desperate to win to stay in the prize money angles. They're running about 10th. And they need to win this game to stay in the prize money. The opposition team, we have Michael, Jeff, Brian and Danny. They didn't kick off too well the first 2 games, but they're back in the hunt now. They're just behind David Green. They will leapfrog him if they beat him in this game. David's last bowl coming in. We've lost a camera. Camera 4 has water damage. Okay, Timmy Phillips. I think it was 1. We're about to do the board. They're still doing the board. 1. David Green. Yep. We only have 2 teams unscathed at this stage. M. McLeod and M. Norrie. Norrie being the Welshman. I'm not sure. He's plays for Alcester in the Premier League. He's from Great Britain, we'd say, for a start. We've got Greenie in the road a bit. His small stature is taking up that backhand draw. Jay Cross and Jimmy Flower are playing with Norrie. And the other undefeated side takes a bit of finding on this sheet. Here it is. Gary Parker, Jeff Grover, Ian Bailey and Mel McLeod. That's Pialba, Urangan. We'll have a few reports on how those two games are going as this goes on. It's a pretty handy bowl. People are coming to terms with how 2.5 inches of rain affects the green. We had a couple of little showers yesterday. It was enough to wet players. The green dropped down, but the shower we had this morning was better than a shower. Wayne Barnett at his best. Another great shot. Pretty interesting little game we've got on here. We've already played 4 really good shots in this end. We've played 4 good ones. We'll make that 5 good ones. I think it's going somewhere else before the end of this end too. Went somewhere else, all right. Across to one of Danny's bowls. Claiming shot. There's a bit of breeze. And another toucher, I would think. We get a... Jack's in amongst all those bowls. There's 4 touches there, Robbie. See if we can swivel the camera. Didn't like that one. We'll call it a backward. Vince, regular visitor to our live streaming. We're going to try a new chord. Playing more weight to get an edge of that. 3 bowls disappeared and the kitty stuck out. David looking for that bowl. He might be getting his gap. It's a bit closer to his own. Crameri trying to make 2. Fair try. 1 shot, 1 all after 2. I'd say that's a close game. One all after 2. We have a temperamental camera. Robbie's a bit of a worry when he hasn't got everything perfect. And the amount of rain that came down this morning came and wet everything on our tables. It was on the way, but a good metre short. Troy Jamison's out of bed on a Sunday. Well, it's nearly lunchtime. Bayntun looking for a metre. It's about a metre. Lost my little conditions of play that says how far down the prize money goes. There was an awful lot of draws yesterday. I think there were 6 draws. The leading teams, there was 3 teams that won all, and then there were 6 teams that had won 2.5. That's been sorted out to 2 teams winning 4 and 1 team winning 3.5. So the top three places have it to themselves as long as they can win. No camera. What speed is the green running at? Not very fast, I'd say. I'd be surprised if it wasn't more than 2 inches of rain on it this morning. That filled the green up, but almost as quickly it drained away. So it's very good draining green. So we've got a $7,500 camera, $3,500 camera doesn't go anymore. We'll just try and figure out how we can get things done. Well, if you've got to put one in the middle of the green, put it in the middle of the green and we'll live with whatever we've got. Robbie? We've played 2 ends. We've only got 12 ends to finish this tournament up. And a pretty good game of bowls we've got on our hands here. Just in behind for Krusty. Good spot. And he's called Krusty not because he's a clown, because he's a baker. And a very well accomplished lawn bowler. Probably 4 years ago in the Champion of Champions, he defeated Cohen Litfin in the sections. Litfin went through to play in the final and won the final of the Champion of Champions singles, getting through with 2 wins and a skinny loss to Darryl Austin in the Champion of Champions about 4 years ago. Whichever year it was that Cohen Litfin won the Champion of Champions singles, not that long ago. To go with his 2 runners-up to Omar in the Australian singles. Skipper drops 3 or 4 foot short. Pretty easy to do. And he's just sneaking past. Going to play for that bowl. He's on the wrong side of it, probably. One to green, 2-1. 1-2. I'd say we'd call the green 13. Can't be faster than 13, the amount of rain we had on it. But there was quite a few of the leading teams that bit the dust in that last game. Easiest thing for a lead to do is to drop that first pole 3 or 4 foot short on the line. With the sun beating down and the juice coming out of it, the green in the middle of the day, I would think it's not going to get any faster. Have they cut it back to 1 game today? No, Troy, this is the 2nd game. They cut back to 14 ends, the 2 games today. We didn't get to stream the first game because I bet not say water. Robbie likes the word moisture better. I can't say a shitload of water. But things were very wet. It's seriously sunbaking weather at the moment. There's a nice breeze coming across to keep it pretty good temperature. See if Barney reaches ahead with this one. That's their first one up to the head. First one behind the head, we better say. Coming the right way, making 2. A little bit of help. Well, it didn't hurt. I see the Bagara team with Howard Johns is playing Crocker and Van Winkle. Lost their last game to drop out of the lead, but they haven't dropped out of contention. They're running 5th. Running 5th at the moment and be favoured to beat Howard Johns' team. Needs help again. 1, 2. Doesn't matter how, it's how many. All us coming in, he says. That one, or that one. Well, one would think Green you'd draw another one on the backhand side there. His own bowl being 4 foot short. We'll go looking for that one later. A few people have struggled down the ditch side there. That one struggled. It didn't get back on the rink and it was short. Boys are making it look hard this last couple of bowls. Two down, I'd say. Danny playing this bowl. He's still wide. He's not wide now. He's not wide now. He caught that bowl 4.5 feet out there off the sideboard and ripped across to make it 2 all on 4. All Danny's boys have got Mooloolaba shirts on, so we're going to say they're all from Mooloolaba. David Green wore his Mooloolaba shirt yesterday. And we'll see who reaches the head. Good start from Bayntun. Best you put some sunblock on those legs of yours. Pothole from Ganelda is on board. Trying to get back. Well, that tricky little side that holds pretty tight. You don't want to come in too far or you're going across. And short. Barney arrives, he's close. We got a very good out of David Green, only because it was very good. Righto, Barney, you've got to hide that jack. Yep. I think I saw on Facebook, well, it's Greg Gallagher's birthday. He might be chiming into a bit of viewing on his tour around the world, around Australia anyway. Trail the kitty a little bit, he said. Asking for the kitty to get out of there. Asking for the kitty to get out of there. That was the least result you could have got with that bowl. Brought the target down. Austin's a fraction wide again. Can't have missed that by very much, as you well guessed yourself watching that. That's a better line for tucking this kitty away. At least got a fair bit of breeze firing through just at the moment. And Danny's getting it down to the jack this time. 27. David Green sat the shot bowl and could have been 4 down. He scores 1. The score now being 2-3. 5 ends, 5 ones. Good 3/4 length. Beto. Jeff Redding coming back now. Makes it pretty handy bowl. A couple of feet behind. Oh, a 3-bowl game. 3-bowl game, he'd have been right on it. Pothole, you can't have been working on a Sunday morning, can you? was just going to wrap Barney, saying that he's drawn a few in the last couple of ends. We're playing a bit longer end than we have been playing. Probably another 3-4 metres longer. So we've managed to throw 4 short ones out of 5. This one's not short, Barney. Didn't have enough weight to get past it anyway. Two down, bowls in the road. Draw me the shot, Krusty, he says. Well, probably got out of the road. Brought in for another shot. Well, the green team needs Krusty to draw one here. Similar to his last bowl will be good. And that may be wandered away from that one. Now we have a free hit to make 4. Put more pressure on David. He had to be inside. Well, it might count around it. It's character building, that ditch side. Not too many people are handling it. And David's got to play a draw shot on it. A very good draw shot he needs to play too. Any number down. Oh, it didn't hurt. Falls down, fell on his back. He's calling him to play to that bowl, so it could even be shot. He's attacking and drawing the shot. Very similar to one that he played 2 ends ago. Greeny's played a good shot. Danny says, have we still got it, Swanee? He says, yes, 1 shot, make it 2. We used up a fair bit of our joy with the first one. 3-3-6. We're looking for a 7-all draw in this game, Robbie. 14 ends, not 18, with the shortened because of this morning's storm. Cracker of a storm too. Get completely saturated travelling 3 metres between the car and the shelter. Harry King, big day at Chartin. Certainly is. Rising will be $1.10, I imagine. Was $1.10 last night on the Hong Kong tote. Draw on the outside alley. See if Beto gets his first bowl up to the head. Looks to be. Greeny's happy with that. Getting it back a fair way. And a happy home. Bayntun in the area again. Could fall on his back. 2 good bowls, Keith. Michael Clarke was having a long, solid stare at that one. He won't want to look at it anymore. Okay. Wasn't Michael, it was Jeff Redding. Sort of shot that they wanted, just didn't quite tuck it the right way. Good instructions from the skip, draw a toucher. Lee Nelson. And Captain Lance. I guess they're cheering for Mooloolaba. Greeny could have his Mooloolaba shirt on, make it very confusing. But Greeny's Mooloolaba shirt's about 20 years old. It's not one of the new ones. Trustee doesn't want to slice it. $75 centimetres. That's when the third pulls a calculator out of his back pocket. Two and a half feet. Seeing as he knew what 75 centimetres was, you're not one down. He's changed his mind. He's still holding shot with the brown bowl. Can't see that hand, Greenie. Didn't take long for Barney to bugger up Keith's two good draw bowls there. Danny was close to everything through the gate. And David's been forced out onto this ditch side. If we were playing in a singles game, we wouldn't be playing too much on the ditch side, but he's played a good bowl. I think so, Robbie. Might have to... The wind's blowing everything around here. He's not up. Down to upset things by someone getting a 2 in this game. He's just about drawn it. He's on a track. Three, 4 on 7. Half time. Half time, and we've scored 7 ones. Hello, we've got a TV camera out on the green taking some film. Now we have Lance staggering past us. After we called him Les most of yesterday, we'll know he's Lance these days. Claim shot there, Danny. So that keeps bowls a little bit shorter than it looks. Rob Wetzel. Watching from Yamba. Not a bad part of the world, Yamba. Pretty close to a shot. Nice start to this head anyway. 4 bowls all around it. See if Barney can lob that bowl on the forehand. Thereabouts. Right in the middle. Made a couple. Just a little high. heading the right way. Had to get past that one to count. You'd say 3, could be 2. Darryl Zeith's back on, watching from Monto. Only Monto player we've got here is Mark Torrens, I'm pretty sure. A bit high. Probably 3 down. We've got to do something about this, Danny. Attack. He's attacking. He's got good weight. Good line. Not many ways in on the backhand, not many ways in on the forehand. Didn't like it too much when he played it. It didn't get behind. I guess Greenie only has to arrive down there on his forehand, set that bowl. Could make 3 if he stays. The favourite way is it'll be 1 shot and go 4 all, won't it? Cam McClellan. Watching El Vidler, great mate of mine, playing for the championship for Yamba in the pairs final. Righto, well, good luck. It's a bit quicker than just average from Greenie. You can see what he was trying to do. Looking at that black bowl for 2 shots, or second prize would be the jack straight in the ditch. There's a backward. Same bowl, we're going to play a bit of weight. Still liked it. Didn't learn much from the first one. Well, Green's got 4 ones going this way and lost 4 ones going the other way. Call that very predictable. Admittedly, 2 of them Danny's got off the sideboard with a little bit of extra luck that he required. Better shot. Got away a little bit. Heading the right way. Heading the right way and a good shot. Coming looking for a kitty or a bowl. Keeping him off the ditch side. Almost perfect. Possibly a foot further than perfect, but very handy there. A couple of feet off the next one. Well, going on the first 8 ends, Green's team's got to score 1 going this way. Well, it's on its way. Only has to get anywhere to count. Anywhere past that one. Might be an advantage. It's a fair way short. It's 4 foot short. The jack high bowl being second shot. Getting down to the nitty-gritty part of this game. We think that Krusty would draw a shot under normal conditions here. guess that's probably 2. Danny's still got a fair shot. We need a little bit of get out of the road business here. Rightio, we'll see if Greenie can arrive. This can't be Greenie's turn, but they've figured it out, and Danny's on the mat now. Well, he's got a fair bit of sting on it. Didn't want to hook back too far on that ditch side. Another shorty. Hello, we're going to draw to save. Well, he's up. One and possibly a measure that it was before. Danny didn't quite get that shot ball out of contention. And fell on its back. It may have counted till it fell on its back. Well, we go on to the predictor. 4-5 on 9. Green wins 5-1's going this way. Tom Waterhouse is betting that it'll go 5-all. Cagney and Lacey. No relation to Phil Gould, thank you, Jeffrey. Nearly up. Another 4 feet. Whoever's thrown the jack hasn't won an end in this game so far after only 9 ends. 5 to play. We've gone to the ditch side. So we go to the ditch side and we'll stay out there. David, you're just a bit close to the camera. There we can see where Keith finished, jack high. That's forced Barney onto the ditch side. Maybe the right grass. This has to arrive now. Ooh, stop quick. Stop quick in the road. Who is currently leading? There's only 2 teams that have won 4. And that's M. McLeod, which I'm not too sure of. It's Mel McLeod. And then there's Norrie, who's the Great Britain player. If I said he was Wales, I'm not too sure. He didn't mind getting 2.5 inches of rain on the track anyway this morning. He seemed to think that playing in the water was reminding him of being home. Third place is Bowles with 3.5 wins. And Manny Isgro running 4th with the best scores for a 3 winner, followed by Van Winkle and Crocker. Giving this a good hard look. He liked it. It's probably why. Krusty's having a good hard look at it. Draw around that bowl and sit back on the jack. Don't know whether we got the around part of it yet. We couldn't upset the whole apple cart and get a 2. We're 4-5 after 9 ends. We don't want anybody to score a 2. Call that one a blocker. Nearly a blocker. I think Greenie will be up that gully. He called Krusty Austin to draw around it, which you could see it in his eyes of saying, give me a hard shot. Like, rightio, we'll try and get down that gully, I'd reckon. There he comes. Charlie's working. That seemed to work. Well, that's still 2-1 to Danny on those sort of shots. You're three down. You're three down if you kill it. Ooh, give him a hard shot. Play the ditch side and hope to come back around that bowl. We got till dark to play it. And see how he goes. Get around that and back on that side of the green. We'll be here till dark before he could play that shot. So Greeny's going for the spot on the ditch side. It could go anywhere on that ditch side. You've got 2 second shots. You've got to be after it. Needs a little help off that one. Like that. Just how many? I wasn't too sure there. Should have known that. Should have known it'd be one. With Green scoring 5 times coming this way that we're playing, and Crameri scoring 5 ones going that way. We're still headed for a 7-all draw. And he's out on the ditch side, which means he's out. I guess before we had 2.5 inches of rain, that hand would have drawn back a lot further. Be interesting to have a look at this card where it goes 1, 1, 1, 1 each side to side. It's a bit like a Freddie Diamond game where the last 4 ends, they finish early. Everybody gets 1, 1, 1, 1. First people off the green. A little bit of chalk. Got 1 2 foot behind or 3 foot behind and 1 on the jack. We'll say that Keith Baynt's done his job. Missed the arrive part of it. Righto, Barney, your favourite shot. Tuck that kitty up 6 inches to a foot. Just cover those 2 short ones. Good thinking. I don't know what you were thinking, but it must have been good. That's the answer to that one. Take that. Won't be any reason to be short this time, Barney. The tyres on that bike. Great shot, Barney. No joy, but there's plenty to come now. Green's team having the 3 behind the jack. Only got 3.5 ends to go here, Robbie. After that storm, the day's gone fairly quickly. Day's gone fairly quickly after the storm. Only got to arrive for chalk. Seven all. We're looking for 7 all. Crameri holding 2. Krusty's got to just arrive now. He just arrived. A 2 in this game would be a breakaway, especially seeing as the green team wins the ends coming this way. There's a fair bit of room. It's the brown bowl's 18 inches away, the third shot. Danny's got some room to make 3. Ooh. Let's put a ledge out there for Greeny to sit on. You can see the jack now. 3 down. And that bowl to sit on. And he's too wide by the look of it. Ooh, we're going to try and kill it 3 down. He's too quick, isn't he? He was trying to sit on that bowl. Three shots. 8-5. It's taken them 80 minutes to score 5. "80 minutes to score 5 and they score 3 in an end." And we'll throw it up on the 6-foot line, something different. Well, I suppose they haven't thrown a jack going that direction. Nobody's thrown it twice in a row, actually. It's the first time. I wonder all those people that paid for the third day's play in the test, how they're going, because it was a sellout of 80,000 3 days in a row, and they didn't bother playing on the third day. It was all over in 2. Finished last night. One of them made 160 balls, one of our blokes. If you bought a... Jamesy's on board. She's cheering for Mooloolaba, strangely enough. Sunday afternoon. Be a few people at Mooloolaba. Forced them onto the ditch side. We'll see how we can handle ditch the ditch on the ditch side. I'm going to have a... Oh, it's pretty good grass. Pretty good grass, pretty good weight. Pretty good, good. That'll take some beating with a few ends to play. 2 ends after this one. We'll take a bit of grass on that hand and drop short. Needs a bounce. Mark Payne. Your Marucci boys are going pretty good. They've each dropped a game, but there's only a few that have won them all. Barney played a better shot, 2 down. DC Great Junior coming through the ranks. It's hard to read, I've got a bit of glare on there. The North Devils. Five down, 3 behind on the scoreboard. Was that scoreboard pressure? 3 behind on the scoreboard, 5 down, and still 5 down. Needs a big one here. When I'm saying your boys, Mark, I'm meaning Andre Buck. Uncle Buck needed Oh. Still 5 down, Greenie. You're going to have to do some miracle. Andre Bucks only lost 1 game, I'm pretty sure. And Barry Crocker is wearing a Windsor shirt. But Jay Dorr and Rip Van Winkle aren't. Righto, Danny. Holding 5. With basically a front knocker. Well, drawing down the ditch side, never easy. Played a good grass. How quick? Maybe not a good grass. Will it go straight back? Only if someone hits it. Righto, we're going to have to play something here, David. And it's on its way. None too skinny. Depends how quick he is. Best part of another 3. Well, I've kicked 3 out. Our prediction of 7 all went pretty good up to 5 all. Three. Okay, 11-5. 2 ends to play. Some of them are on their last end. Almost perfect starter. Foot behind. Heavy green like this, it's bet not say it's almost sure that the jack's going to move. It didn't move last time. Keith Baynt's played a bomb. Ooh. All but shot. Good running on this one. As soon as it's past that one. Okay, well, a little tickle on this jack by it was a bit of a fade out. The screen disappeared. I need 6 on 2 ends, Barney, or 7 on 2 ends. We need to play a bomb first up. Roll that ball back 2 rolls for 3. That just reminded me of Brian Quain's missus. She used to call her Skippy because she used to sit behind the rink and go all the time. It's got to happen now, Barney.
Well, he gave it a chance that time.
He's got his head down after playing the first bowl. Jeff Russell. They're playing the leading team at the moment. They're giving him a bit of a run along. They're not too far behind. Howard is leading on the post as if he's behind. His body language doesn't look all that flash. Righto, Krusty, you've got to get that ball somehow. There it is. Oh.
David Lee just came in for a chat. He was a bit concerned about the equipment. He was here just after the rain stopped and saw the what's the word? The remnants of all the water on it, and he was a bit concerned. So it's all good.
Danny needs another in the head. But he's taken grass on the ditch side. We shouldn't mention that again.
They're not trusting what they see, Jimmy, are they?
No. It's continuing to bowl them out there. David Green's taken better grass here. Greenie made 4.
Yes, that was a great bowl. And he's still too wide.
He's gone out there again. Greenie's got an opportunity to score a 5.
They're not trusting what they see. They can see that it's not coming in from out there, and they're still bowling it out there. Is it just me, Jimmy, or is it just bowlers in general?
He's too wide.
Don't take notice of what they see.
It's coming back. It only has to arrive to count to make it a 5. Oh.
Yep, 5.
Made it. Okay, we'll change our thing from 7 all to 11 all.
Yes, it makes it interesting now. Game on. Still got 20 minutes or 18 minutes to go before the bell goes. So.
Scored 10 ones, then a 3-3-5.
It's a weird game, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. That's why we keep on coming back day after day. Well, that's why bowlers come back. I come back because I've got to do the live streaming. So. But the bowlers, yep, they strive to just get that one good game. And you never know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. But the odds are that eventually it will happen.
And you can remember it pretty well for 20 years.
That's it.
Keith was thrown at ditch to ditch, and both the leads have dropped 3 metres short. Left here going pretty quick.
Didn't go too far through either.
He's past it. Makes him shot. Geez, the draw's right on that blocker. I don't know that Barney can draw it underneath. He's around it. And he draws it around it. I guess this is a money end for David Green's team. To win this game, they would finish in the prize money.
Okay.
Well, bet not say to win this end, to win the game. Perhaps they already have a draw.
So sitting on 3.5?
No. There's only a couple with 3. Most of them are 2.5.
Okay.
Because there was 6 or 7 draws yesterday.
There was quite a few.
And this is just a foot heavy.
It's a pretty big foot, Jimmy.
A foot less it might have sat on those bowls. But it's about 4 feet past. Bank on the skipper to play a good one. Swan's got the blocker. Right on the draw, that bowl.
So that's short, that bowl's short.
Yes, Krusty, that bowl's short. He's asking if that bowl's short. 2'6" short. Pretty good line. Pretty good. Didn't have to do very much different than that to be right on the jack, let alone another shot. They're all playing this hand reasonably well. That's the right track.
Just got to clear that and be here. Great line.
We'll back Krusty in to draw the shot here. Somewhere near the right grass. You've got to come that last foot, which he has. Easy as that. Been a lot better to stick on the line.
Yes,
That's inviting. It's inviting someone to hit something here. Well, they lost 2 threes in a row and now they're holding game. They're sort of in the swim. Skips to play. Josh Beattie. Good afternoon. Trevor Christensen. Hello, Jim. Bowls off at Woodgate. Raining, is it? Hang on, it says how much there. 35 mil. I would think it had more like 60 mil here this morning before we got 2 games of 14 ends played.
Yes, it came down pretty heavily in that short period of time.
Water was running everywhere, and I understand you were runner-up yesterday in that Champion of Champions singles final with Brendan Wally. Been playing pretty good. How far's Greenie going to get here? Possibly third shot. Danny's got to run at it, and he doesn't want to take much grass. Because if he's drawing, he's only really drawing a second shot to play a draw. So I imagine he's got to run.
I'll let you know in about 25 seconds.
No, it's on its way. It's close to.
It's a nice line. Interesting.
Now we don't know whether it's 1 or 2. Nobody's going to tell us that.
Okay.
Greeny's going to try and draw another one. He's not up, I don't think.
No, short. Well
that's
short.
You better hope that he's holding 2 after that bowl, Greeny. Of all the things that Greeny ever won was the 1983 B-grade triples.
Okay.
Where Jim C and John C had to carry him to win the B-grade triples on an extra end.
Wow.
1983, it only seems like yesterday. He doesn't play many bowls like that, so I would think he's imagining he's holding 2.
What did Danny say?
Danny just said he's 2 down. He's going to draw it.
Okay. That's confidence.
Drive for show and draw for dough. He's going to
Yep.
draw a shot, almost ditch the ditch. He's got the hand that people have played pretty well. Ooh, he's a bowl wide.
Depends on his
How
weight.
far short is he?
He's got to run.
How far short is he?
Oh, it's starting to come in. Okay.
The great Houdini.
It was 2 shots.
Greeny plays some bowls for. He's a money player. You can't get him to play pennants. You can't get him to play games that aren't worth money. But as soon as there's more than 50 cents on the other end of the game, Greeny will play some shots for you. He is a good player.
Okay, so 12-11 after 14 ends.
He's won a few things since the 1983 B grade triple. So
Oh, well, that's good to hear. And that was very good of you and Johnny to help him get started to win those things. But anyway, thank you very much, Jim, for the weekend. It's been a pleasure having you commentating here, and thanks to Hoops for his commentary yesterday. It's a pity we missed that game this morning, but that was
yes, well,
outside our control.
it was Brett Davis's team with Cam Walker and Mickey Tobin and Ronnie Winton.
Yeah, against Doona.
Against
And
Doona, it would have been a classic game.
absolutely. But as it was, we had that dramas with the gazebo shifting. I was holding on to it one stage. I thought I was going to end up 2 postcodes away until a few other guys came in and sort of steadied it and helped stop it flying away.
Well, you put all your body weight behind it to try and
that's
stop
it,
it
yeah.
blowing away. That whole 35 kilos.
Oh, a little bit more. Give me a bit of credit. But yeah, so we apologise for this morning's lack of broadcast. But as I say, it was just an act of God that we had no control of. But thank you everybody for tuning in this weekend for the Pialba Bowls Club Men's Classic Fours. And I'll just let Jimmy go through the sponsors.
That's from the proudly sponsored, it says here, by the Harvey Bay RSL Group. That's the Community Chest, the Clubhouse, Bayswater, Mini Golf at Harvey Bay, Salts Cafe, Harvey Bay Motel, and the Burpengary bit that I can't read,
Community Club.
Community Club, and Comfort Inn, where we stayed the last couple of nights, and supported by David Lee, the MP, Harvey Bay RSL, the live streaming sponsored by Fraser Coast Regional Council. One agency is Andrew Stevens, BCIB Insurance Brokers. Nick Fisher, we didn't get Nick on for a commentary. Auto Pro, Harvey Bay, Churches of Christ, Lawn Bowls to You, Clayton Hearing, and Go Natural Foods. Fantastic, all those sponsors. And we'll sort out who's winning and who's not winning. There's only 2 teams undefeated and a third team with 3.5 going into this game. Participated over the last 2 days, and catch you all next time around. Bye from now.
Yep. Okay, and thanks, Jimmy. And our next stream will be in a couple of weeks. In fact, I think I've got the next 2 weekends off. And then we'll be at the Turkey Triples on the, I think it's the 13th and 14th of December. By that stage, it's given me a chance to hopefully replace my broken headset that got damaged in the weather. One of the cameras, which is packed a sad on us, so I'll have to get that serviced, and hopefully it's just something minor. Otherwise, we may have to look at purchasing some new ones, but they are about 3.5, 4 years old, so they've served us well. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody who's been on board, and I look forward to catching up with you again in about 3 weeks' time. See ya.